Hello everyone, welcome to Corefer. Myself Sushma Baliza. Whatever the interview might be, front end or back end or whatever, SQL joins are one of the most frequently asked basic topics in interviews. So today, let's discuss about SQL joins. We all know nowadays database operations are very common while dealing with data storage across web or mobile applications. Either to query a database stored in local or a remote database, SQL operations help us retrieving the data easily. SQL Join in particular helps to retrieve data from one or more tables in a relational database based on common column or columns between them. And now, today's topic to be covered in this video are what is a SQL join and types of joins. What is a SQL join? SQL join clause is used to retrieve data or rows from two or more tables in a database depending on the common columns or common values between them. If we take few tables or example two tables, common values in those two tables will be the resultant of this SQL join. And types of joins. There are four different types of joins are present. Inner join, left join, right join and full join. And let's discuss about each and every join in brief. Inner join. Inner join produces rows from joined tables with common values which satisfy the given condition with non-null values. For example, if we take two tables, common non-null values in both the tables will be the resultant. If we take more tables, common non-null values among all those tables will be the resultant of this inner join. To perform this SQL join, inner join clause to be used. Syntax. Syntax is for applying joins on two tables. Select statement, required columns from both the tables from table 1 as we discussed inner join clause and table 2 on common column that is from both the table is to be placed on both the sides of this equals to. And this is Venn diagram. Venn diagram represents two tables. Left circle is table 1 and right circle is table 2. And this part represents common values in both of them which retrieve data of this inner join. And now I'll show you how to write queries to combine data using joins. Let's create a few demo tables for this. I've already created a table for this and let's insert data into them. And these are the columns of that table: department ID, name and location. And now let's insert values into this department table. Insert, and the syntax for this is insert into table name, that is department, and these are the column names of this table and values. And let's insert few values into this by giving a few rows, that is let's take one something like this, one HR and location as New York. And let's give another row that is to sales and sunrise as this location for this row, and the next row as 3 finance and location as Florida, and last one more row 4 and department operations. And let's give a blank for this so that we can identify the variation and the difference of different joints. Okay, let's execute this. Let's execute and just go and run this table once again. Select staff from departments, and yes, we have inserted the data. Similarly, I have created another demo table as employees. Let's run this and look into the data once. And I have created one null value also. I have inserted one null value into a row to know the variation of different type of joins. Okay, As we already discussed about the syntax of this inner join, let's execute this here as select, and let's take few columns from both the tables whatever required, that is employee name, sorry, employee id from table 1, and employee name, that is also from table 1, and department id and department name from the table 2, and from employee as table 1, and let's give alias as a, and inner join clause as we discussed, and the department as table 2, and alias is b for that on, and the common the common column between both of them is department id as we discussed. That is the syntax, and let's execute this and see how it runs. Yes, this is the value whatever we got. Before, let me run the two tables once again so that you can get an idea. This is the employee table and this is the department table. Whatever I have mapped is like I have mapped a few department IDs to the employees. We have different table, we have different mappings to employees. They have mapped to different departments, that is also present in department table. And also here we have four department IDs, and here four are mapped over here, but except two, five is not at all present in department table, so that the row which is mapped with 5 should be skipped. And also if we go and look into there, the two uh, two department id is also not present over here in employees, which is not mapped over here. So final result is, let's see once again. So what does it looks like? This is inner join, and let's execute this one so that we can get an idea. So what's happening? Let's execute this practically. Yes, exactly, whatever we have got is number 2 department id and 5 department id, as 5 has skipped, and only we have got 5 rows because only 5 are the common values, common rows between those two tables as we discussed. That is the resultant of this join. And now let's go for this left join. What is a left join? Left join, it returns all the rows of the left table even if there are no matching rows found in the right table. If you don't found any matching rows in the right table, instead of that data, null is to be displayed at that place for the row at which if we get data from the left, and if we get no data from the right, null value is displayed at that place in that row. And that for this left join clause to be used, and the syntax which is very similar to inner join, but only the clause makes the difference, that is left join. And if we consider the left table or right table depends on the table name which is placed left side of the left join and right side of the left join. And this is the Venn diagram which represent left join and its resultant values. And let's go here and execute left join query. And this is left join, select select, and let's take all the columns from the left table, and let's take only few columns from right table, that is department id and department name, from employees table as a, and left join, and department table as b, that is alias, and on the common column between those two tables are department id which is to be placed on both sides of equals to. Let's execute. Before that, let me execute this two tables once again so that we can get a brief idea of what's happening. Um, Before executing this query, let's execute these two tables, and this is the employee table and this is the department table. And left side of the left join we have employees table, and right side of the left join we have a department table. So we should get each and every row from employees table, even though if we don't have any matching values with the right side table, that is department, we have to get all the tables from the department table only. We have to get matching values, I mean which are mapped only with the employees, that is from department we have only 1, 3 and 4 are mapped with employees, and 5 we don't have any mapped values, and 2 is not at all mapped with employees table. And if we get the final result, we have got 135 and 134 as department IDs. We have got all the rows from employees table, and we have got only mapped values from department. As we already seen, 5 is not at all, it is not at all present in department table, so it is displaying as null. And for if you see, yes, all the department values are not being displayed, only few of them are displayed, that is which are joined, which are mapped. The two joins and its execution part will be posted in the next video. Hope you like this video. If you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe to CodeRefer.
If you are new to this channel, please click on the subscribe button to receive all the updates. Also click on the bell icon to be the first to receive the notifications about all the latest videos from CodeRefer.